I'm Palau, and in this video I will cover the summary of my SuperMemo use for today and yesterday, my second and third day actually, as a veteran Anki user. So yesterday I did another session, 2 hour long session with Raj again. So he walked me through the basics of SuperMemo, and today I did a third session alone. So the very first session I just did alone. So what I did, so I kept reading the incremental reading with in the Memopedia, so I know the basics and also some other material I have added in the meantime. What I don't know, what's an element, what's a node in SuperMemo. So I'm still learning the basics. Just so I'm not learning stuff that I want to learn for myself, following my learn drive. I'm just focusing on SuperMemo itself, which surprisingly enough, it's not boring. I'm enjoying this actually. So I will spend more time just going to the this file to the incremental reading article. So that was kind of unexpected. I was expecting to get so tired or bored with all the terminology, all the shortcuts and everything, but it's the opposite. I am having fun with just this. So, and I can make things really significantly um, significantly quicker now because I already know the hang of this, of the navigation and so on. So I also created a new concept for my questions, and here are my questions from today. The difficulties I have found today. First is how to navigate. Sometimes when I create topics, and with these topics I create close relations. So I know that for selecting this, it's Q, and it works. Q, and it works. But sometimes I don't know why Q doesn't work at all, and I have to click on with my mouse manually. So please let me know if you know what's the solution for this. So I cannot. Now it's not going to happen. But you have to leave this on me. That so time to time it does happen. Then another question is that how can you create several close selections as a single cat? So for instance, I do have this topic. So what I want to do is to create a close selection of both topics and tasks, but not as a separate. So if I do this and I close this, I get two cuts, but I just want one cut out of this. So in Anki, what I will be doing is as easy as that. So close one, topics, and C1 again, tasks, oh my god, tasks, blah 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 blah, C2, current internal. So I am only getting two cards, this and this one. So I guess I don't know how to do this in SuperMemo, but what are we trying to do is the following: is just creating a close relation of both of these two and adding a key. Can I do this? Can I do an overlapping? Let me see. Nice. So you can do overlapping close selections. Good to know. I didn't tried this actually. So and I can make this and more or less to mimic what was in between or a hint of two elements. I'll know if there is a convention. Just let me know if you are following some convention in order to cope with this. So note that In this cloze deletions, I am asking for two elements. Okay, moving on. The other question was, how do I add text in a already created item? So let's say one random, uh, here the, that's the same one. Topics are. So let's say I want to add more text here. So topics can be articles, extract summaries, etc. But I want to add more text because later on I found another article. Neural. Well, now I don't see it, but let's say I want to add more information. So topics can be, well, I will be just using numbers. So let's pretend this is some useful information now. So if I go to the items I created, they are not affected. So I guess this is by design, but my question is there a chance, is there some methodology you can follow that I can affect and change all the parent, all the child items I created? So if I add, even it's just like a pointless thing, like I want to get rid of the last dot. I want this to affect all the items. How can I do this? I know that this example is very redundant, but it's because now I don't I'm not finding the example I wanted to tell you. And then one last thing is that for the slip chart is what I do is I'm using my mouse, but this needs so much precision because, for instance, this line is 229, but it's not like that. It's 230, but I failed with my mouse. My question is, how can I input the data manually with numbers, not using my mouse? Can I do this? And I tried with several clicking some options, but I didn't get how to do it. And the other question is, if I want to input data before the 12th of August, how can I do it? Because if I can, I click this in a given day, and I select the 10, it doesn't go to the 10. It just sticks to the 12. I don't know why. So those are my questions for today. Very many thanks to the SuperMemo community. And at the end of the day, the take-home message is that even if SuperMemo is kind of overwhelming at the beginning, with just 2 days, with the help of another user, that's to be taken into account, it's already a pleasurable experience actually. So, contrary to my hypothesis, I'm having fun at the second and third day already. I know I will need I don't know, some weeks or even months to get fully proficient of just using the software, but that's something to take into account. So please let me know if you can help me and stay tuned. Thank you.